Hi, I'm Sharice Jones, CEO of Sassy Jones. I built this brand with three things: a relentless desire to help me feel undeniably confident, my minivan, and in my kitchen, now turned into a multi-million-dollar empire. Come behind the scenes and see how it is all done. Welcome to the Sassy Jones Show. Hey y'all, welcome back to Sassy Jones TV. I have two little guys with me today. These are my twins, Jackson and Julie. You want to say hey?
Hi.
Oh, can you look at the camera and say hi? Get your face up on the plate? No, not today? Okay. Listen, we're about to get it in. Okay, so y'all know or may not know, I have converted to pescatarian as of January of this year. And I'll tell y'all my story. But we finna get into this seafood mukbang, or is it mukbang? Do you know how to say it? No? Okay. No? Yes? No? Mukbang. Mukbang. High five. Come on. I know that's right. Okay, so here's the thing though. One of the boys has my taste palette. Jackson does. And Julian is straight macaroni and cheese pizza. Don't worry about all this fancy stuff. So we'll see what they will eat out of this. But if not, I'm going to take care of it. And you're in for a treat. Mama needs her sauce. Where is this? Okay, I need to make my seafood sauce first. Okay, so thank you, baby. I need some ketchup, vinegar, and soy sauce. Okay, so we're gonna use the kikkoman. My kikkoman is all the way down to the nub, y'all. That's how you know it's real around here. And it ain't the kikkoman, it ain't the green kikkoman. It's the high pressure, high blood pressure, a high sodium, hypertension kikkoman. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna take ketchup. I need some ketchup too. Okay, yep. All right, so I'm gonna do, you wanna help me mix it?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna be a mixer. All right, so typically for me, I do probably about 40% ketchup. My base is mostly ketchup. Can you close that for me? Thank you. Okay, and then vinegar next. The soy sauce is always last. You wanna pour the vinegar? Yes or no? Because mommy can pour it. Here you go. Okay, I'll tell you when to stop. Pour, very lightly, very lightly. Yeah, keep going. Okay, stop. Wonderful job. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay, and next we're going to do the soy sauce. You can do the soy sauce, Jackson. Let's see, it's just gonna be a little bit. It's not yucky, it's yummy. We're gonna do a little bit. Okay, so you take the soy sauce and you're gonna like sprinkle it like that, like that. Okay. Okay. A little bit more. Okay, good. Awesome sauce. All right, so wonderful job. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to mix.
How?
Okay, I'm doing like this because I want it to all blend together. And I don't want it to be too black or too gold from the vinegar. I want it to be a nice thin consistency of ketchup. This has like a tangy flavor from the vinegar, but it's very much ghetto Asian inspired. And this comes from my hometown. And it is so good. Most people eat their seafood or their crabs with like butter or like some garlic herb sauce, sis. Now, there are a few different ways you can make this too. I like it just like this, but I've seen people put cayenne pepper in it or hot sauce in it. And it is just, okay, yeah, this is how you see the consistency. That is what we are looking for. Okay. You want to taste the sauce? No? You want to taste the sauce? Well, it's so good though. Hold on. I did. Ooh! Oh, the way my taste buds are set up, it's so tangy. Okay. All right, so we're going to get into this. Who wants a crab? Mommy will start with 2. Okay, shrimp. Oh, look, he's big. All right, so what we have is some crawfish. Love crawfish. Come on, New Orleans. Some blue crabs. And we got some clams. We got some shrimp. And then it looks like we got some mussels. And, ooh, good old lobster tail. Love the lobster tail, okay? Oh, a little bit of everything. Y'all ready to dig right in? All right, let's do it. Okay, what about this? Oh, this is the challenge. This is the challenge. So this is a crawfish. And do you see his whiskers? I'm gonna put the shell right over here. Right over here, okay? And what I want, this is like, think of like a little mini lobster, right? What I want is the meat on the inside of this tail. You see it? That's good meat. It's like lobster meat, and you love lobster. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, small bite. How's it taste? Yay! You like it? I'm so happy you do eat seafood. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna do you like hibachi. I'm gonna throw it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whoa! He's a winner. Okay, taste it and see what you think. You like it? Okay. Okay, now with these blue crabs, snap that back off. Now, what I like to do is I like to snap the back off and then break the side into halves. You got something that look like this. Okay, so you try. I'm gonna dip it in some sauce. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. I'll give you a small piece. Here, Jew, or Jax. What's your name? Yeah, bite. Bite. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Mama's gonna finish the mukbang. We're all done. Thank you so much for your participation. Okay, so you know the grown folks can talk once the kids are gone. So I got pneumonia many years ago, and I have been dealing with like this mucus issue ever since. I leave no shell unturned. Do you understand? I clean all the shells. I done ate crabs with people. They put the legs over to the side. I'm like, it's meat in that. Stop. It's me. You're just here for the body. I'm here for the whole experience. I had this issue with mucus for like a really long time. And it wasn't until like recently that I go to a specialist. And they was like, you need surgery on your nostrils. So evidently there's something called, what is it called? I forget the name of it. Anyway. So they said, you need surgery on your nostrils. The little membranes inside of your nostril are like oversized, right? Like they are 5 times larger than, you know, the average human, which is the reason why your post-nasal drainage can't pass through, and it clogs up and it creates like all this backup, right? All right, fine. No problem. I scheduled the surgery. You might hear these kids in the background too, it's fine. I scheduled the surgery, and then the day before the surgery, I was like, hold up. There is a way that I can potentially heal myself and heal this issue that I'm having. Why don't I try that first? Because I had tried everything else, like living on Claritin, living on all these antihistamines, you know, all the home remedies. Like, girl, you tell me Himalayan salt. I have tried it all, okay? So, Jackson Jew, quiet. So, I had tried it all. I'm like, well, you might as well try this. Because I asked myself, I was like, Cerise, is it true that you absolutely have to get surgery? And I'm like, well, maybe, but you should try one more thing before you go to the next step. So I'm like, doing a lot of research. Mucus 9 times out of 10 originates from your diet, salt intake, fried foods. Oh, that's a good piece of meat right there, huh? Fried foods, all of the such, right? Probably not helping it right now with all the seasoning salt. This old baby, it's good, huh? So I decided to go pescatarian, all right? The first, and if you don't know what pescatarian is, it's people who eat exclusively seafood. Just like no red meat, no poultry, no nothing else, no chicken, just seafood. So I was like, that's easy for me. I'm from the Virginia Beach area, and I grew up eating crabs and all of the things. Like, this is nothing new. So I was like, okay, let's give it a try. The first, just mentally mindset adjustment, the first week was hard. understanding that there are no other available options for you, right? It feels good in your soul and your shanana just be like, oh yeah, I can go get a burger. Oh yeah, I can go get a chicken, wing or whatever. But to then have the realization that this is the decision that you have made for the betterment of your health, and to avoid being on medication your whole life and like all of this. Like, I'm not about to live this way over no obsession over food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love what I love, but everything in moderation, and my health comes first. Once you block one thing out of your mind, it allows you to see all of the other new discoveries on God's green earth. Then I was like, oh, I was discovering all kinds of new recipes and fruits and vegetables and everything else that is available to you. So instead of me feeling like I lost something, I actually gained so much more. I gained new recipes, better cooking, more independence and more autonomy over what I put in my body. Now, that was like first 30 days. Next 30 days, like at the 60-day mark, yeah, definitely had a few setbacks. Definitely regressed. I think I had a burger once. It didn't kill me, but I'm like, no, I gotta get back on track. By that 90-day mark, it was good done. Like, good as done. And yes, I eat all the meat. Yeah. Since this whole journey has begun, there are some I'll say cultural mindset adjustments that you'll have to make. Shrimp is good in cocktail sauce, but this sauce is banging as well. So, you go to grandma's house, right? And grandma and auntie is like, God made you a fried chicken dinner, child, with the collard greens and macaroni and cheese and yada. And skirt. Trying to stay away from dairy too, but the Lord is still working with me on that. So, there's a mindset adjustment with going to your family's house who bred you up on chicken and burgers and all of this. I definitely encountered, well, what you gonna eat then? I'm like, sides. And I remember the first time just sitting there feeling weird until I realized there's so much more out here for me. Until I realized girl, you can bring your own food. You bring your own fish and put it on the grill, or you eat before you get there, and then you could just have whatever they have available. But now it's to the point, well, have my boundary. Everyone knows. So I had even gone to a friend's house, her cookout. I was not expecting anyone to cater to no pescatarian, right? It was so sweet. She knew. Could have had a whole salmon with the skin still on it, just for me and my husband. With lemon still on top of it. I was like, oh, y'all so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. So, I guess once you put it out there, it feels good to be around people who actually support your goals, right?
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is Keon pescatarian?
Let me tell you about my husband. My whole journey with this in my household, my intention was, I'm not changing them. To this day, I still don't change them. My kids eat McDonald's. Yeah. Pop-Tarts, McDonald's, just like your kids, right? They eat chicken wings and all of the such. But I made it my business, this is for me. I will cook 2 meals. And I remember the last day I cooked 2 meals. I made myself a salad with grilled salmon on the top. Girl, it had all the stuff. It had cranberries and walnuts and a vinaigrette dressing. It was just a banging, honey. I set that down, same salad. But I made my husband, his half filet mignon on it. He ate it. But he was like, I feel crazy. I was like, okay. I feel amazing. What else you want to do? So the next day, he was like, meet me for lunch. I sat down, which is not unusual. He was like, I got something to tell you. I'm like, what? And then when he got quiet, I was like, oh Lord, what done happened? Jesus, did anyone die? He was like, I'm going pescatarian. I said, pescatarian where? He was like, I've been watching and I've been, seeing how you have more energy and how, your mucus is decreasing It ain't gone, but it's definitely a huge improvement, and it beats popping a Claritin every single day, right? So he's like, I've been watching you and I want to give it a try. I'm sick of feeling crazy after I eat. I'm like, yeah, that's one of the main reasons. Like, for me, it was health, but also like how you feel after eating this stuff, right? He was like, yeah, I want to try it. I said, okay. I said, if you want to try it, I will support you. The thing about it is that this is easy for him because now I just get to cook one thing. There's no big deal, right? So he been, I'm gonna say 95% pescatarian. Yeah, and he been 95% pescatarian. For the most part, he eats seafood. He definitely will have a burger or a steak, you know, if he feels like it. One thing about it is like, for my body, I can only speak for myself, it is an immediate response when I eat something and my body doesn't agree with it. So yeah, now fast forward to the benefits that I've been experiencing. So I definitely at this point now know, because I still have issues with like post-nasal drainage. Now I have just realized that that is just the way that my body is going to be, right? But I want to tell you a significant improvement. I'm gonna say 80% improvement. I would legit be coughing up, like hacking, like mucus all day long. Like, I know it's gross and we're eating, but I'm here to give you the tea. Right? At least like 7 times a day, like get hot. And it would happen especially after I eat. Especially like those were the trigger. And I tied it back, I'm like, why you got all this drainage happening? Especially after I ate, right? So now that there is improvement, I'm noticing that there's still more work to do. And now it's dairy. Like, we all know, right? So, yeah. Yes. All right, so we going in for the lobster tail next. I love to prepare lobster tails. I absolutely love to. It's one of my favorite things to eat. Love a good lobster tail, or love a good lobster salad, lobster roll. Listen, when you go to a mini restaurant, the best thing is when that lobster is already separated from the shell though. Best thing ever. That's been my pescatarian journey. It's been amazing. Wouldn't trade it for the world. You can wave a chicken wing in my face, and I will stare at it. You can wave a piece of bacon. It does not. It doesn't repulse me. It just does nothing for me. I have no feelings toward it any longer. It's crazy how it happens, right? So, y'all, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed today's mukbang. Be sure to pop your notification button. Pop your bell, pop your bell, so you know when the next video is coming. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to us. I want to see what you eat if you're a pescatarian, if you're considering pescatarian, and we promise we'll do our best. No, not our best. We will reply to your comment, okay? So comment below. Until next time, ciao, stay sassy.